Welcome back, guys. Today's video is going to be a little shorter than usual, but we're going to take care of one single technique that everybody dreads on an aircraft build: rigging. Alright, let's begin by taking off the propeller, which I didn't glue yet for convenience sake, and start making some turnbuckles. I've showcased this method on this channel before, but it basically consists of taking a small copper wire that I ripped out from a cable, and then gripping it with some pliers, taking a homemade turnbuckle tool, which is just a thicker wire bent 90 degrees, and then we spin the wire around. You want the ring at the end generally to be as small as you can, and the twisted part of the wire to be as tight as possible, so that it's more in scale. Then you could clip off however much excess wire you want. For example, here I just need the ring with a little stud to attach it with, so I don't need most of the twisted wire. Then I super glue them to their specific points on the wings. The kit provides us with these Photowatch parts that are supposed to represent pulleys of some sort to adjust tension on the warping controls or something. But basically they're stuck in between two pieces of rigging on one single line. So the order would be something like this: turnbuckle, then a piece of rigging, then the little Photowatch pulley, then another piece of rigging, and then that's attached to a turnbuckle or whatever other system on the plane. Excess rigging is then carefully snipped off with a pair of manicure scissors. An important thing to note, I think, is to sort of figure out which rigging should go on first and which last, so you don't rig yourself into a corner, so to say. For example, I'm doing the bottom part of the aircraft first in this case, because if I did the top first and then flipped it over, I could damage the work I've done. Although this particular issue is really only relevant on designs such as this or the Eindecker, it's still useful to plan out your steps as you're modeling. Also, you'll notice a lot of the work I'm doing on a sheet of wax paper, and I just found that out not too long ago, but super glue doesn't work on wax paper. So yeah, when you're dealing with small parts that you have to super glue together, this is a great place to work on because, well, your parts won't stick to anything except, well, maybe your fingers or tweezers. But still, you have less stuff to worry about. Now, a lot of people find rigging challenging or boring, and that feeling is amplified with the get-theritis syndrome, which a lot of modelers, include me, get. Because at this point the model is almost completely finished and you just want to get it done as quickly as possible. And rigging is one of those things which you definitely do not want to rush. It can really take a long time sometimes, and it doesn't exclude things from going wrong. For example, there were a few times where the turnbuckles simply snapped off of the wings and I had to re-glue them, or redo some of the cables a bunch of times. So please take your time if you want your model to look spectacular in the end. But before we finish, there's still one more thing I want to add: more weathering. If you remember, I used these paints on my last diorama, and, well, surprise surprise, I actually like them a lot. So I used them to put more dirt, dust, and general weathering on the landing gear and the bottom of the aircraft. I used only the lighter color on the wheels, however, as you can see, I blended it and put a little bit on the tires as well. And then of course I can't forget to add some splashes. So I used both of the colors to add some speckling on the wings right above the landing gear where dirt would have been splashed up from takeoff and landing from the wheels, as well as on the tail skid because that would kick up dirt too. And with that, the model is finished. Well, that was fun, was it not? I know I had fun making this. To me, this is one of those World War I aircraft that just looks really cool. It also served as a great template to try a bunch of new stuff, mainly the oil dot weathering, which I think turned out spectacularly. That's not to say that I think the oils worked out perfectly, but I think I was able to capture the look of a worn, used, and grimy aircraft on the Western Front. Anyway, I think I need a break from rigging after this model, so the next build is going to be something a little more simple, small, and from a different war. But if you're following me on my Instagram, you already know what that is. This is the part where you go and follow me there. But thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed the video, as well as the entire series, for that matter. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe if you want to see more builds in the future, and comment down below if you like the build, if you want to make a suggestion, or if you just want to pop down and say hi. So that's it for today, my friends. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.